If you're still moving, you ain't going to be dead.
But Ozzy, let me start with you. How are you? You've been through all this health.
The godfather of heavy metal and Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, has passed away at the age of 76.
I finally had my last procedure 2 days ago. I can't believe it.
You won't believe the chilling warning Piers Morgan gave just weeks before Ozzy Osbourne's death. It was a final...
To the end of it, I'm still back up. The main thing is over now. I'm done with the surgery, but it's been 5 years of absolute hell for me.
Heart-wrenching conversation that revealed the true story behind the Prince of Darkness's last years. On Piers Morgan's show.
And the family. My family have been so supportive to me, you know. I could...
And censored, Ozzy, his wife Sharon, and their children Jack and Kelly sat down for an interview that will be...
I couldn't have done it without them. It's been really a bad scene. I have Parkinson's, but I never think about it.
Become their final public conversation. The family spoke with emotional honesty that left nothing unsaid, exposing the painful truth about Ozzy's long battle with his health, a battle that the public never fully understood. This wasn't just a goodbye. It was a desperate attempt to share their story before it was too late. During the interview, Sharon corrected a common misconception. Many people believed Ozzy's struggles were solely due to Parkinson's disease. But Sharon revealed the real cause was a devastating neck injury from a fall he took in 2019. Piers Morgan added that the health issues went back even further, to a horrific quad bike crash in 2003. Ozzy, in his frail voice, admitted he had broken his neck in that accident, but he got up and kept working. He said, "I just got up and carried on, but I had a broken bit in my neck, and I carried on working with it until I had that fall, and then everything came undone, you know." Sharon then recounted the terrifying day of the quad bike crash. She was in Los Angeles when she got the call that Ozzy was in an ambulance. He'd been riding his quad bike on their property in England, gone down an embankment, and the bike landed on him. The crew filming their reality show, the Osbournes, captured some of it. A security guard helped Ozzy up and put him on another bike to get him back to house. But Sharon later learned this was the worst thing they could have done. He was in shock and not fully aware of his injuries. The doctors told Sharon the main artery in his arm had been severed, and they were fighting to save it. When she heard this, she was gone, completely devastated. She immediately flew to London and was met by the police who rushed her to the hospital. Ozzy was in an induced coma for 8 days to keep him out of pain. When she first saw him, he was in a ward with other coma patients, hooked up to tubes and bottles everywhere. One side was a bottle of blood, the other side a full bag of pee. She said it felt like a nightmare, something she would wake up from any minute. Ozzy's Parkinson's diagnosis also had a backstory. He revealed he had known about it since 2003 and had it all his life. But it wasn't the kind of Parkinson's people knew from Michael J. Fox. It was a very rare genetic condition called Parkin2, a gene he was born with that was dormant. When he had his 2019 fall, everything just came undone. The fall was what triggered all the problems he had been having. He said, "I remember thinking, you've done it now." Sharon recalled him calling for an ambulance, believing he had broken his neck again. She was out of bed like a flash, running and screaming. For Sharon, her life was turned completely upside down. From a life of world tours and lively stage nights, she suddenly became a full-time caregiver. She said, "My life was completely turned upside down. From someone always living in the spotlight, I suddenly became a wife and mother who had to take care of everything." But she never complained because she loved Ozzy and they had always been together. It was a battle against time, and both Jack and Kelly felt helpless watching their father struggle. Jack said, "We lost a dad we knew, and in his place was a man worn out, frail." Kelly shared similar feelings, but said the family remained united and never abandoned one another. In a poignant moment, Piers Morgan asked Ozzy what his greatest moment had been. Ozzy's answer came without hesitation, meeting Sharon. He wasn't just saying it, he meant it. He confessed that sometimes he loves her but doesn't like her, and the feeling is mutual. But the love is always there, and that's what holds them together. Sharon also had to face challenges in her own life, a battle that Piers Morgan helped expose in this final interview. She revealed the painful story of her career ending in 2021 when she was fired from The Talk. The reason? She defended Piers Morgan's right to freedom of speech after he was criticized for his views on Meghan Markle. She said, "You get fired for defending freedom of speech simply for offering a different opinion." She was branded a racist and received horrifying threats on social media, with people threatening to kill her, her husband, her children, and even her dogs. She had to hire 24-hour security. "My job was gone, and now I couldn't make a living. They made me untouchable." Sharon's emotional pain was so deep, she sought therapy to help her heal. Piers Morgan was not just an interviewer. He was a friend who had a long history with the Osborne family. He saw Ozzy transform from a powerful rock star into a weary man fighting for his life. For Piers, this interview was a significant and humbling moment, knowing he was one of the last people to witness part of this legendary life. He shared that this was an honor he would never forget. In the interview, Ozzy offered a final, unforgettable piece of wisdom. He said, "I don't complain because if I can still move, I'm not dead." This simple statement showed a philosophy on life. Never give up, despite his body weakening. He always fought to keep going. He also gave another clue about his impending death when he said, "I'm done. I just want to go home." It sounded like a simple desire to be home, but in the context of his health, it was a profound farewell. He no longer hoped for a full recovery. He just wanted peace. It was a clear sign. He knew his time was running out. Sharon shared that the family had changed, but they had been together every day for 5 years, a testament to their unbreakable bond. Jack said the light in Ozzy's eyes had faded, but his dad remained strong and the head of the family. Kelly also felt the change, but never gave up on him. Ozzy never complained about his fate. He accepted his tragic ending with grace. When Ozzy passed away on July 22nd, 2025, the world lost a legend, but his legacy lives on through his family. Sharon, Jack, and Kelly carried the resilience, love, and sacrifice that Ozzy taught them. Ozzy's final interview with Piers Morgan was not just a conversation about his career. It was a conversation about life, love, and what truly matters. It was a final, powerful message to the world. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos about legendary lives and touching stories. Leave a comment below and share your thoughts on Ozzy Osbourne and his family. We'd love to hear from you.